What's up, everyone? Welcome back to A Line in the Stars. I'm Jordan, and we are here today with another episode of Django's Fett Slave One. Unless you're on Facebook, and then it's Django's Fett Starship. um, yeah, so it's Thursday. I had a hell of a day at work today. I had a plan for the stream today, and we're gonna do that next week, but I had a plan, and I woke up and I'm like, today's probably gonna suck a little bit from a work standpoint, and so I chose to take the easy route and do a little bit of Lego. So we're here. We'll talk a little bit about what the plan is for next week as we get a little bit further into the stream. And otherwise, yeah, I think it's time to go ahead and start checking out to see who's here. Uh, Dawn's here. Hey, Dawn, welcome, welcome. Chase is here. Hey, Chase. Keith's here. Hey, Keith. Everyone's saying hi. Dawn was saying, wow, that was fast. What was fast, Dawn? Like right after Jody got done. Like I wasn't actually paying attention to his stream, unfortunately. Was busy. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Hey, Trent, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Buck is here. Hey, Buck. He says there are 4 lights. That's right. Um, that is okay. I'm assuming that's Russian. And I hope that's hello. Hello, if so. Steven is here, says hello. Hi, Steven. Ken is here. Hey, Ken. Ken and I were doing our weekly Reliance segment. So we're doing a little bit of that. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Jody just finished his stream, just ran here from Canada. Did you make it? You did make it. Welcome, welcome. How'd your stream go? Hope everything went well. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Buck says, I like Lego, and I get the sense that Buck hasn't really dipped his foot into it until not too much until recently. Correct me if I'm wrong, but kind of like me, I'm just getting into it and I'm kind of obsessed now. Buck has been building a lot of wooden stuff, and I think he takes a break from that and builds Lego, and I don't blame him. For me, it's Partworks and scale models, and Lego is the definite break from it. Everyone's saying hi. What's up, Donnie? How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh, he dropped in ranking, then he recovered. What's funny is I don't see any of it because I'm not like actually watching the stream. Like I have it on to make sure that it's running, but I'm not like watching the stream, so to say. I do have it running. You guys can see phone's got the stream running right there, but yeah, no, it's that's just to make sure that everything's all good. Sometimes YouTube will drop out and I won't know about it. Everyone's saying hi to each other. It says I could do better next time. I highly doubt that, Jody. You are way too hard on yourself, my friend. He says he likes Ego. I also like Ego as well. I'm going to go ahead and continue the.
Sure how to help you with that.
I sometimes my Alexa device decides to talk to me randomly. No Todd tonight. Todd is active in Discord. The plan is to have Todd here at some point. Could be doing something. I don't know. The man is a busy man. He'll let me know. We'll kind of go from there. Donnie says, looks like YouTube doesn't like either one of us tonight. That's hilarious. Yeah, YouTube or StreamYard doesn't actually show this. So, Buck says, I've been playing with Lego for only the last 47 years or so. Well, not since I've been around. That's right. Now Don says he's off the list now. Donnie says he's number 2. Don says, piss off, other Don. So there's that. Ken says, hey, Jordan, HDA is only sending me one 10-pack of the bipolar lights. If you need, I can burn in a couple and send them to you if you need. I won't say no. That'd be awesome. Love it. That's awesome. One of the lights in the Reliant, we're doing the buddy build of the USS Reliant from AMT, the 537 scale, and the warp crystal on the top has bipolar, so it when it's in warp it turns blue, when it's in impulse it turns amber orange. And so there's actually a 5 millimeter LED that does both, and so HJA sells it. I think Ken got the last pack. So only sending him one. I'm assuming they probably only had one, and he got it. So that'd be awesome, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Don says I try to stay unranked, or Buck says I try to stay unranked. Then nobody expects anything. That's very true. Donnie says, sorry, Don. There's a lot of Dons and Donnies. Please argue in my chat. I love it. Was that Ian randomly showing up in your room? Ew, that's gross. No, no one's here yet. There might be a cat popping into the room at some point. She just got off work. He says, I don't play a lot with them lately. It's kind of like Partworks or Lego. Both are really expensive. Yeah, no. The Todd father has gifted me my 2 Lego sets, and I'm thankful for that. Let me tell you. Don says YouTube hates me. Would you like me to cruise till Todd shows up? I think we're good for the moment. We'll give an opportunity here, and we'll kind of figure that out. I'll give my number 2 to Dawn. That's hilarious. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I think we should be good to go for the moment. When Todd does show up or kind of make his appearance, so I have a package to open up, and if Ian hops into chat at some point, I got a package from the 2 of them, basically. Let's see here. He says, Donnie, keep your number 2 to yourself. I still like you, other Don. And I just checked the stats. Truthfully, we have an 8-way tie for first. Don't worry, Donnie. The Ian show should start soon. Sorry, Don. Looks like I'm keeping my number 2. You know, you guys can keep just going on and on and on in chat. So yeah. So yeah, no, Todd should be here. The point he's we're kind of talking about it a little bit, and he should be here. Don't know quite where he's at, but yeah, we're all good to go on that front. So otherwise, from me for just kind of like some updates. Oh, Howard. I see a flash of color out of the corner of my eye. HTM Works. I love it, Howard. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do this. Dash. I love it. And I think there's another one in here. Do I? Is it not in here? Huh. I thought I had the other one. But, you know, it is what it is. Howard, thank you so much, my man. I really appreciate you. I did play the video, and suddenly Howard is in first because he's HTM Warbucks, of course. Everyone's saying hi to Howard. Howard with his cheating again. Yeah, that's usually how that works. He says, I am not cheating. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Howard, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, kind of blows my mind, the continued support. So this week, I kind of made a decision. I'm hoping that I am purchasing my final part work. Hopefully anything that I do beyond this point will be on a subscription like comp basis. The Batmobile obviously coming up is going to be on a comp, which is going to be fantastic. I think the pre-orders kind of technically start for that in September, I believe is what they're saying. I know that UK just got their 89 Batmobile, like their pre-order this month. So usually we're about a month or so behind them. So got that coming, and it is my first comped build, which is fantastic. I'm really super excited about that. Our sponsored build, I should say. But in like with the Falcon wrapping up and the Enterprise wrapping up here soon, I kind of needed something else. And so I went ahead and picked up the DeLorean from Back to the Future. It's currently on pre-order. I kind of wanted to wait until like it was out to pre-order it. Or not pre-order it, but just order it. But here we are. Like I did the thing. So I'm gonna reach out to Mike and see what he might be able to sponsor some of the build. We'll see. But yeah, kind of the idea is kind of keep the builds going forward. And it was when I chose Kit, it was either Kit or the DeLorean, and I chose Kit first. I kind of wish that I had chosen the DeLorean, but with delays, who knows? Who knows if I made the wise decision or not? But yeah, it's one of those things where I needed to kind of fill out the slate. I'm going to be kind of going to one pack per episode now with the Enterprise. So yeah, like I've probably only got about another probably 11, 12 episodes of the Enterprise left, so kind of need to think about the future a little bit and future builds. And for as much as I enjoy doing scale models, part works are much easier to record along with Legos. So those something that I'm kind of keeping in mind. So let's see here. Don says good for you, thank you. Someday Donnie says when I grow up I'll be able to get another part work if I grow up. Donnie's currently right now in the 3D printing world, and that's where all of his shekels, it seems to be, are going. I need to drink more milk, Howard says. Ew. Ew. It's not that I have a problem with milk, but ew. Buck says, Donnie, no, I'm growing up loud here. This is HTM. Steven says, stand on a box, Donnie. That's not nice. He's short. Future's so bright, he's got to wear shades, right? Howard says the future is what you make of it. Yes. You guys are just going off on chat. Like if I read chat the entire time. So let's see here. I'll go ahead and say otherwise. The big plan for next week. So I have been going through and taking all of the final Greeblies for the D'Agostini Millennium Falcon, and basically getting all of them prepped up and ready to go for the build or for painting. And I want to do a bunch of Greebly work, and I don't really want to record it, so I'm going to do it on stream next week. I got to do a bunch of prep, get ready for it. But that being said, however, I'll be able to go through and finish the engine deck and all of the side panels that need Greeblies, so I can get those all ready for paint. I'm going to be painting them off of the model along with the entire top portion of it before mating it up, because I don't want to deal with paint overspray. So, but yeah, so that's going to be the plan for next week. I have, and I will go ahead and just, I'll go ahead and show now. So let's go to the side camera here. All of those packages are the remaining packages for the Falcon, and they're nothing but sprues and sprues and sprues and sprues and sprues. So, needless to say, I need to do a lot of work on that, and I don't want to do it on camera. I've recorded so much of just, I really don't. I kind of want just the last few episodes of the Falcon to kind of go nice and easy and deal with assembly, other than this Greebly goes here, and this Greebly goes here, and this one here, and this one here, and so on and so forth. So, anyway, that's going to be the plan for next week. So, otherwise, let's go ahead and get to building, shall we? Don says, why did I buy the Falcon? Dear God. Yeah, so they wait for all the Greeblies until the very end. So just a forewarning. And keep in mind, that's after I had already done over 100 of them set out on cardboard boxes. just like this. So there's a bunch of them just like this, all getting ready to go. So yep, little blue dots. uh Donnie says, well, if you don't want it, Don. You knew it was coming when you saw the PG Falcon. Yep, I did. Buck says Ian's videos at the end will be a classic train wreck. I love it. Buck, I can't. So you're saying you're screwed? That's pretty good. So Howard says, wait, you don't like milk? Then how do you eat pizza? You tell me you use vegan cheese. No, I dairy in general is fine. Milk just wrecks me. But if I drink milk, I'm done. If I have cereal, I use almond milk. Like I can't do milk. Otherwise, dairy products, it's fine. It's just very, very, very bad. That's all I got to say about that. All right, so let's go ahead and get on to building. I'll get back to chat here in just a few minutes. So let me go ahead and bring up my page here. We're going to share the screen, share that, and there it is. Adding to the stage right down below. We'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit here. So I am using, I believe it was 135. I am using the Light My Bricks set, as it says in the directions. There we go, fits on the screen perfectly. Let's see here before I go. All right. I have no idea what you guys are talking about in chat. I'm just like, huh? All right. So we're going to go ahead and go over to pack number 13 and get started. Oh. There we go. And then I did save all of my parts in a little case over here for all the ones that we left off to the side. When you use the Light My Bricks instructions, they basically have it so that you keep parts off of the build until after basically all the lighting is put in place. So there's been a couple bits where I've got them kind of set off to the side right now. So, all right, going to get our parts out. All right. So there are 23 packs in this build, and this is 13. So I don't imagine that I'm going to get through all of this tonight, but I do kind of want to get through about 4 or 5 packs. We'll see how complicated the lighting is, but if I'm able to get through that, that means I should be able to finish this next week. And then if that's the case, we're going to come back to the Razor Crest, and I'm going to be basically using some of the Light My Bricks components. I'll go ahead and here's the Light My Bricks box. I'm going to be using some of the components that I purchased, like the magnetic connectors, so that like when you take the top off, you don't have to separate a bunch of wires out, which the Game of Bricks lighting kit did. So I'm going to be kind of hodgepodging the two sets and seeing how I can kind of make it work. So that's going to be kind of the plan for a little bit. And then, so that won't be next week. It might be the week following. And then I got some plans to get back into building the runabout as well here soon. So, all right. Well, Ken, yeah, I probably do. Yeah, you're probably right. Don says he needs a producer. Ken, would you mind stepping in, I guess, until Todd gets here? If that works. That way you can kind of put some of the comments up. And I saw Todd was active in Discord. Huh. Or Donnie, you want to come in? Like, someone want to come in? But just one of you. That's all I ask. Well, there's a bunch of people talking. It gets confusing. There he is. One of you. That's all I ask. There it is. Bunch of people talking. It gets confusing.
Hey.
Yeah, bit of a got an echo going on there. Although I think you've got it solved now. There we are. Thank you, sir.
There.
I don't quite know where Todd's at. All right.
So, where were we here in comments?
Let's see here. I will go ahead. Wait. The last one that I started actually is the one where I was last off at. So
okay.
Yeah. Well,
Don says, "Oh, son, I'm your buddy." Jody's heading off to go pick up his kid. He'll be back in a bit.
Oh, fun.
Have a safe trip, Jody.
Oh, God, Donnie. I'll take anybody. I don't care.
Let's see here. So they're just kind of talking back and forth smack, I guess, for who's got the most points.
I love it. Engagement. Then, yes, please.
Buck's asking, wait, did Alec chime in yet and tell you how long he has left to work?
No, he is not.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for it.
Or not. It's cool.
Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Donnie's even saying he was gracious enough to give up his number.
You guys just keep arguing it out. Yep. Just keep arguing it out. For the sake of engagement.
Howard says, no, Buck, but I feel Ian is coming like winter.
Now, I've kind of so one of the things that I realize, and Todd and I were talking last week, and that's why I'm just kind of being a little weird about it. I apologize if it is being weird, but Todd and I were talking, and we kind of realized that, a lot of the people who watch my streams are not exactly all HTM members. And so I'm certain that it's probably a little confusing for some people that aren't part of HTM. Like, what are all these voices in the background going on, sort of thing. And so basically what I'm going to do is there might be streams where we have a bunch of us or what have you, but I'm just going to kind of limit it to one producer at a time. Just kind of keeps it
more consistent.
Yeah, more consistent.
Less chaotic.
And that primarily. Just a little less chaotic. Exactly. So yeah, that's kind of just going to be the plan for that. Is that right? Yes, that is right. So should only be Ken, and then if Todd shows up, then
I'll go back to watching.
That's right.
All right. Buck says, I'm building a micro Lego adjacent kit. That's a lot of words. Separating parts into 12 colors, but only 2 types of bricks, 1 dot or 3 dot.
Oh, interesting.
Hope you have little containers to put them in.
I watched a video the other night of a guy who went through and separated out what was it? He went through a pile of it was like 10,000 Lego pieces that were all just random and stacked them all up. It was a super fascinating video. It was like a time lapse, and I'm just like, oh my God.
Let's see here. Yeah, Buck says, I see no Todd in Discord. Hey, Don. Don says, hey, Mr. Ken. Howard says Todd gave up all the aliens in Discord.
Yeah. I almost gave up with all the aliens in Discord too.
Yep. Buck saying, where are you? Jordan is in Seattle area. Ken is in Canada. And Ian says, where's the mail call? Hey, Ian.
Oh, you want the mail call? You're here? All right. What's up, dude? So, all right. Let me go ahead and pause. First up, Todd has this thing. I'm going to go ahead and drop the screen off here real fast. So Todd has this thing where he likes to. Now, Ian sent this, and Ian was the one who purchased this. So thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate you. He convinced Ian to go ahead and follow along with what Todd likes to do. Now, I almost opened this, but this is as far as I got. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to wait for stream. So, HTM QA dildo tester. My God. I just, I died. Like every single time I just look for it and I died. Okay. So they said they were getting me something from Light My Bricks, and it is Light My Bricks. Todd was joking about sending a full kit, like a lighting kit for the Razor Crest, and I hope not, because that was a really expensive set, and no. So I don't know what's in here, so let's find out. Oh, don't knock that out. Invoice. Oh.
Scrunched up paper.
Right. They sent me a box of paper, you guys. Check this out. I think this is the
It's a dildo?
What?
Oh, no, it's not.
Well, if you leave it like this, it could be. I think that this is the Light My Brick Stay on Target sorting mat, if I'm not mistaken. Stay on lighting.
Nice.
Dude, that is badass. And I have to say that is a pretty substantial mat, man. There's Todd. Got to go to the design center tonight for the new house anyway. Okay, perfect, dude. Oh. So stay on lighting. Todd, thank you for inspiring Ian. Ian, thank you for this. This is incredible. I am going to go ahead and get this down, and we're going to go ahead and get all of our parts put on here.
Yeah, Todd says, build on that. Legos don't get away from you.
I love it.
That was a great
love
gift,
it.
Ian.
Thank you, Ian. Dude, hell yeah. Thank you. God, you guys
Don
rock,
says,
man.
nice gift, Ian.
Really appreciate that.
A lot of people saying hello to Todd.
The Todd father is building a house, not just buying a house, but building a house.
Yes,
like a crazy person. So, yeah.
Buck says, and I think my Lego adjacent thing has 10,000 pieces. I've been sorting since this morning. Wow,
dude, 10,000 pieces? No.
And if you want, you can throw your instructions back up there.
Indeed.
You know, I was watching. I don't watch many Lego videos, but I remember watching one guy, and he had like a wall full of just little drawers full of all his Legos sorted out.
Really?
All the different pieces and colors, and yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
Anybody who watches Lego videos, I'm sure they probably know who this guy is. I couldn't tell you because it's probably been over 2 years since I've seen that video, but it was insane. Don says, see you next Christmas, Buck. As he continues
Seriously.
to sort.
Oh, this is great. Like these mats aren't like the building mats are like fine, but they're not exactly the most comfortable thing to like set your wrists on. This is nice. It's supple and like pretty significant. This is a pretty significant mat. Holy crap. All right.
Todd says, I can't Noel, takes too long. 40K in options. Someone stop me. Whew.
Oh God. They're not mods, Todd. It's a house. Options? It's like options on a car.
Howard says, I can't either, Todd. I like to dig for the parts. And then Todd yells out, Todd mods. And then he's going to take pictures of everything.
While he's there, just taking photos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice. Eric says, don't forget that top of the line Japanese toilet and bidet.
As a proud owner of a bidet, cannot recommend it enough.
2 thumbs up.
And some water up there too, let me tell you. Oh, sick.
Oh, Todd says, I'm having a dedicated 20 amp circuit wired in the lab.
Oh, dude.
There you go.
20 amp. Yeah, you can run some things.
Because I think that was in response to Howard saying you want a room that has 20 outlets. And 5 circuits.
So we're going to do this again. Yep. Yeah, that's God, if I could actually have a hand in designing my own workspace, that'd be so great.
Yeah, Howard, you're lucky in that as well. Being able to design your area like that. See here, Todd says this one is in addition to the existing room circuit. Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
And Don says a power event for fumes, I hope. Todd says I will add an exhaust system after it is built. Buck says Ian needs a turbine powered vent for his shop.
This is great. Love it. So awesome. It would be better if they lit it up.
Yeah, we can't really see what's on your instructions. Oh, there we go. You were kind of half
yeah.
in between.
Yeah, I might zoom out a little bit. Just I know you guys the black bars, but I can't like see what I'm doing plus what I need to grab.
Todd's asking if you like the mat.
Love it. This is great. It's got a good mouthfeel. Yeah, you heard me.
Howard says it still won't be perfect when I do finish. Always not always the way, Howard.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Okay. I'm gonna grab one of these, one of those, one of these. One.
Eric says gives a new meaning to lick the mat.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't get it. I don't get it. Draw a picture. Draw a picture. So remember where I put
Don
that.
says, well, shops are always changing. I might change mine around too.
I would love to rearrange my space, but there's really just no option. I'm kind of stuck.
Are you?
Yeah, well, I mean, Kat and I have been talking about like what our threshold is for rent here, like how much we're willing to pay. And I imagine that we're gonna hit that next time, and so we probably got another year or so here, year and a half, almost 2 years here. Um, and then we kind of got to figure it out from there. So,
They've been slowly sneaking it up on you.
yeah, as they always do. It's not too bad. They stay under, like, there's a certain threshold that um that they can raise by, right? So like they can only raise your rent by 10% or something like that. And so they stay under that amount, but just barely.
Hmm. Trent's
So
asking, does the mat match the drapes? Just
it
that
does.
look.
Yes. Absolutely. And if it doesn't, well, it should.
And as far as reorganizing your room there for the hobby, Eric's asking, Jordan, do you really need a bed?
You know, sometimes I'm like, do you really need a queen size bed? Do you want to like go a little smaller? Like, I've thought about it. Like, I've legit thought about it.
Super
I've
single.
also thought, yeah, I've also thought about, but I'm old, and so I don't know like if I'm gonna be able to pull this off. But I thought about getting one of those like loft beds where it has the workspace underneath it.
Ah,
So I've thought about doing one of those, but then I'm like, do you really want to climb up and down to get in and out of bed? That doesn't sound,
especially after those really long, hard days, you just
dude.
want to fall into your
Today,
bed.
yeah, like there's no falling into bed. There's like I gotta go climb. Sometimes
I'm
I
just going to
take
sleep
the
at the bottom
elevator.
of the ladder.
Dude, I take the elevator up sometimes, like when I get home from work, because I don't want to crawl up 3 flights of stairs. Like, so that's the only reason. Like, otherwise, I don't know quite what I'm gonna do. Like, I would like to have the camera a little bit more in front of me versus off to the side. So when I'm talking to everybody, I kind of like got to look up from the workspace and then come over and look this way. But the camera up in front would be like way too close, and you guys would see my ugly face too close, and I'm just not into that, like so.
Howard said, as Adam Savage says, vertical spaces in a lot of rooms is never used enough.
It's very true. I have also pretty much will utilize most of my up space as well. So once the Enterprise and the Falcon are done and they go up on the wall, that's going to be it. That's it. I also have to think. I did talk to my hobby town, and I'm going to be putting. I'm going to put the Razor Crest that I brought to Wonderfest there, and I'm also going to be bringing the Perfect Grade Falcon there for display for a while. They're clearing out a space for me. I'm going to bring it over this weekend.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah, well, that'll
yeah,
definitely clear some space for you.
yeah, a little bit. Really just kind of two shelves, but like it's something. I need space for the Tomy Enterprise here in November.
Do you
So
get to put a little something there with your name and website or
yep,
YouTube page?
I do.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I got an email from Bandai following up, and I'm gonna have an interview. Um, with Bandai here in the coming weeks, and to talk about judging some more model shows.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, they really liked what I did. So, like, and I was like brutally honest with them. I'm like, I I'm still really kind of new to the hobby, so like, and they're like, well, it doesn't show, number one, and number two, your presentation skills. Like that was the best part. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So
Perfect.
yeah.
Don says, in regards to your models, he says, hopefully under glass to protect them.
Yeah, so they have a bunch of display cases in the back of the hobby town, and they have like a bunch of tanks and bunch of Gundams and stuff like that, and they're clearing out all of their high grade, and just going with perfect grade and master grade, I believe is what it is. They're going to be going inside the cases, and so they have a couple of shelves down below that that they're going to be clearing out and then kind of readjusting, and then mine are going to be put at the top. So yeah, inside a glass, and that's another consideration as well. Like I want to have my models inside a glass, so I'm looking at picking up a display case as well for in here if I
Nice.
can.
Uh,
But
the IKEA one's kind of nice and cheap.
it is.
And you can buy the light set for it for a number of years ago when I bought mine. The light set I think was $10 more as a separate.
Yeah. Yep. So I've been looking at that. I actually have it in my cart. I just need to go pick it up. There's a sandwich in there for you.
Buck says, tell Hobbytown to give you a shop space.
If they had one, that'd be pretty nice. But I've also been talking with them as well. I kind of want to put together like a once a month hobby night thing where we can get together and build some sci-fi models.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Don says, best of luck. Hope that works out for you.
Okay.
And Ricardo's here. He says, hello, Jordan, and everybody on chat.
Hey, Ricardo. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Going together pretty quick so far.
Well, you've definitely increased in your speed for building.
Yeah, it's interesting is like you kind of do that over time. It's like it's the identifying of parts. Like I don't spend as much time looking for parts anymore. Like they're all kind of like I kind of recognize everything, which is weird.
That's cool, though. Howard says, till some idiot does something crazy and breaks into the store. Well, I don't think they'll steal a built model. They're more than likely to steal other things that are attractable and easy to sell.
True. All right, so this fits like that. Oh, okay, cool.
And Ricardo says, cool looking mat, Jordan.
Yeah, thank you. This is from Ian. Ian was very kind to send me this amazing gift. I honestly stay on lighting is what it says. I really like this. Like this is it's wonderful. As crazy as it is, like it's really nice because the model surface, like we all build on this and we know it's not the most forgiving of surfaces, right? And so this is kind of nice. Like it's the same sort of feel as a like a really high quality mouse pad is what it is. He might have forced Ian's hand, he says. Yes. Well, you guys are awesome and I really do appreciate it. So this little part goes right here. All right.
And Don says, it's still a nice gift from him.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Did not have to do that at all. And he got his elbow twisted very easily. There's also what I've noticed when it comes to building Legos is they have a bit of a technique to their builds. Like the the thought that there are legal and illegal like building techniques for like it's illegal. Like what are they? Someone going to come and arrest you? Like what's illegal about it? But uh, the fact that there are like certain techniques and they kind of go through and every build I've kind of seen that like no matter what you're doing you're kind of building in the same sort of techniques and once you kind of figure that out like you it's a little less mistake prone I've noticed. So I don't know if it's just me but that's what I
Todd says, I'm glad he did. I love those maths.
they're fantastic.
Yeah. And Don says the Lego cops.
Yeah, Lego cops are coming. This guy's building online, better watch him.
Yeah.
So that's what the side of that wall looks like so far. Lots of different styles of assemblies in there.
Yeah, no kidding. What's the round part being used for?
I honestly don't know. We're about to find out, but I think it might be part of the cockpit because these kind of look like interior parts or like internal hull panels. Like there's nothing going to be built on top of it.
Okay.
So yeah, I wonder if it's like the cockpit or something like that.
Keith's taking off. He's says night all.
Hey, Keith, thanks for stopping by, man. Really appreciate you.
And Don starts singing Bad Boys.
What you gonna do?
Not gonna lie, we may have listened to that a few times going to calls.
Of course. That's so funny.
Okay, Todd's taking off too. He says, okay, we out of here. Have a great stream.
Thanks, man. Have fun. Hey, find your sandwich? I started eating it. Was it good?
Ooh, I saw that big puff of smoke there.
Mm-hmm. Cat's here.
Yep. And poof, she was here.
And poof, she was here. That's right. How's your day? It was okay.
I had to stay late.
Yeah, I noticed that. Was everything okay?
Yeah, one of the doctors is sick.
Oh.
You had to reschedule all his patients.
Lame.
Howard says they have Lego competitions that if you use illegal tech builds, the judges will get you for it.
Oh, so is that what they mean when they say like an illegal technique or something like that? Like it's more just about competition building than what I'm doing?
That's a good question. Ian says he thinks he needs a gyro.
Got I ordered and picked up some Jersey mics.
Yes, Ian says like and subscribe, people.
Indeed.
And I think Don's referring, he says the duster. I think he's referring to Cat.
Ah, yes, the crop duster. Yes. The duster. I love it.
So HDA ModelWorks, for those bipolar lights, did they say they're is there like a put me on a waiting list thing or anything?
What's that?
For those HDA ModelWorks, the bipolar lights.
Yeah.
Did they have an option to put me on a waiting list or anything for that? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. HDA is good like that.
That's good.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite model shops. Kind of limited, but they have a lot of the like if you don't want to go looking for follow your instructions, Jordan. If you don't want to go looking for like if you don't want to go to green strawberry and you don't want to go to Adafruit, you don't want to go to Tenna Controls and you don't want to go to a bunch of different places to get a bunch of like electronic components or bases, they kind of like what HDA does is they kind of pull from all of the mod websites and stuff like that, and they kind of collect it all there, including like it's a great place to get cob lighting. It's where I tend to buy most of my cob LEDs, and the reason for that is they have like an incredible color selection, so you can get like the pale blue for the Falcon. You can get those there, and they're really, really good, and good price as well.
I would agree with you on that. That's for sure.
Like they sell a lot of the green strawberry stuff on sale by about 20 to 25% off. So if you're looking for green strawberry stuff, it's a great place to look.
Good to know. Ian says the mat was Todd's idea.
No, regardless, you're the one who pulled the trigger, my dude. So
Yeah, and Don says you still bought it for him, Ian.
Mm-hmm. It's great. Thank you.
Donnie says, I tried to subscribe, but YouTube won't let me subscribe again.
Well, you got to have 2 channels for that. Just don't tell Jet.
And Howard is asking where the mats come from.
This is from Light My Bricks, actually. So there it is. It does have a weird smell.
Ooh.
I like it though.
Yeah, and Ian just put in too that it's from Light My Bricks.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Howard. Howard got a message from Helios that they attempted to deliver his NX01, but it was sent back. And he said, I never had any knowledge it was being delivered.
Huh. That sucks.
Yeah, no kidding.
So on that front, I don't know if you've updated everybody, but what did you find out about your replacement? Are they sending you another one?
That's my, I'm just waiting for another one. So,
God. Of course. I mean, obviously, you're not like chomping at the bit to get that build started, are you?
No, I'm not.
All right. The wonderful Lego bag opening.
Which Donnie pointed out earlier is the real step one of each stage.
That's right.
Opening the bag.
That's right. Oh, there are quite a few parts in this stage. Very nice. Okay. Here we are.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you said originally, like if you're on Facebook, it's called Boba Fett's ship.
Mm-hmm.
Is the ship's type also called the Fire Spray? Is that what it is?
It is the Fire Spray. Yep. It's the Fire Spray class. Yeah, that's the official name of it. It's Fire Spray 001, if I'm not mistaken. So it's the very first.
Okay.
And they were primarily used as patrol ships.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep. And Django started like customizing his, and it became what we all knew. So, but yeah. But Facebook doesn't let me say Slave 1.
And it's not because of the number 1.
No. It doesn't like the word slave. So. Okay. So I'm going to put that in place. What is that?
Someone's trying to talk to you, it sounds like.
Cat conversation.
She's got a video going. Cat conversation. This is a cat house.
Oh, did you see that Boiling Hobby video I sent you?
Yes, actually, I watched it right before we started recording this afternoon. That is really, really cool.
Yeah, he does some
Uh,
great videos.
I didn't realize that you could buy that like diorama. Like that's really, really cool.
Yeah, and it's just a terrain piece for their game.
Yeah. My God. Really nice.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't see Boyle Hobbies, he does a lot of great builds, dioramas generally, and this one was involving from the Star Wars miniature game, and a piece of terrain they have is a destroyed ATST walker, and it's just really damaged and fallen over, and it's like sitting in some rocks, and he basically took that, enlarged the area, and then threw in some rebels and some stormtroopers, and then threw in some um, what are those LED lights to make it look like blasters shots going back and forth. It was really good.
Mm-hmm. It looked really, really good.
Ian says, "So much for my gyro. Tony brought me home a double cheeseburger. What a jerk!"
Oh. Where from though? Like, is it good or not?
Like, is it just a
Oh,
McDonald's double cheeseburger, or is it from somewhere more substantial?
right. Yeah, because like McDonald's double cheeseburger is okay. Like it's not
But if you're really
the worst thing in the
hungry,
world.
one little double
You
cheeseburger is probably not going to
not
suffice.
not gonna cut it. No, we need two of those. Easy.
Yep.
Easy two.
And I think that's why the meal is a 2 double cheeseburger meal.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't even have that. We have a 2 cheeseburger meal here.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Canada gets all the good stuff.
You guys don't have the double quarter pounder with cheese meal?
We do.
Okay.
Yep, we have that. Which is like, do you want too much? We got you.
Yeah. And they also have the double Big Mac.
Same. Quarter pounder. Cheese. Yeah.
Even though they don't use pounds.
Yeah, even though they don't use pounds, they still call it the quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
The confused look on Kat's face right now.
Yeah. The double Big Mac we have.
You guys have the double Big Mac all the time, right?
Yep. The double fish sandwich, filet o fish.
Double fish?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian's saying he got the double cheeseburger is from McDonald's.
Oh, you only got one?
Did you get fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
I would. The McDonald's by our house does the most amazing French fries.
He said no fries.
Oh. One double cheeseburger? Oh, no.
One thing I like getting from McDonald's is the apple slices.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah. And it's actually something on their menu that is healthy.
Yeah, one of the very few things.
Yeah.
They took all their salads. They took all their salads off the menu. At least here they did.
Yeah, I don't think they're on our menus anymore either.
I like how Wendy's does it. They have salads, but they're like sugar salads, basically.
Oh, really?
They're just all sugar, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Would you like this raspberry vinaigrette over the top of candied cashews and okay, where can't I find this part? Where are you? There you are.
Yeah, they have the double filet o fish extra value meal.
The double fillet of fish.
Yep.
That's something.
Yes, yes, it is.
Not the biggest fan of the fillet of fish.
Let's see here. McDonald's does have the wraps, though. Those are somewhat better for you, I guess, if it's the grilled chicken.
Right. Yeah, they finally just brought those back. There we go.
Yeah, Donnie says, yeah, no more rabbit food on the McDonald's menu.
Well, I mean, if you're going there, you're not going there for health food.
Very true. Actually, the breakfast menu, I like the what is it? The Mighty McMuffins.
What's that?
So it's like a sausage McMuffin, and then you add bacon,
Oh,
and not
I'd
not the back bacon, like the actual like bacon strips.
Mm.
And you can get it as a McGriddle, or you can get it as like on the bagel or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just tried their steak McMuffin for the first time, and I was not sad about it. Actually,
No.
no, it was actually. I'm not going to say good, but it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how they. I don't know if you can call that actually steak, but you know.
Yeah. And of course, McDonald's here has poutine.
Oh, you can actually get poutine at McDonald's. Wow,
Yep.
I forgot about that.
You sure can. And for a while, they were offering little pizza bites, which are really just what are those like the ones you get at the grocery store?
Oh, the what are the Totinos like? Or what are the
Little pizza rolls or whatever. Yeah,
pizza rolls? Yeah,
yeah. It was like you'd get 6, I think, or something.
I remember back in the day, McDonald's actually had pizza.
Yes, yeah, I remember that as well. Apparently,
It
there's a few
wasn't
places out there in the world where it still exists.
really
Yeah.
interesting.
And I know East Coast of Canada, they have the McLobster.
McLobster.
Yeah, it's like a lobster sandwich.
Oh my god.
Yep. And the McDonald's in the Blue Jay Stadium sells hot dogs. I think
Oh,
it's the only
interesting.
place the McDonald's sells hot dogs, I think.
They used to sell them here. They sold them for a hot minute, but not for long.
Yeah.
Where does this go?
Yeah. Howard says, I'll take the McGriddle. And he says, I buy their vanilla iced coffee. I just take my coffee black. I like their coffee.
McDonald's has good coffee. Kat and I are kind of banking on the fact that they have good coffee right now because our regular coffee wasn't available, so we bought a can of the McDonald's stuff. Hopefully it's
Okay, yeah.
good. Hopefully it's good. I hope.
There we go. That's the one I was thinking maybe of. Donnie says, only Orlando, Florida still has McPizza.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I was watching on some YouTube channel and they were talking about McDonald's menu items that no longer exist or in limited quantities in places. And that's the McPizza. I think they were saying there was like, yeah, you can get it still at this one place. And then they were talking about the McLobster. Actually, I had a buddy who grew up out east, and his family was considered poor because he would always come to school with lobster sandwiches.
Considered poor because he had lobster sandwiches?
Yep.
What?
Because you just go out and catch lobster. Like he grew up in New Brunswick.
Look at the poor kid eating lobster for lunch.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
Because there it was so cheap.
Right.
You know, because it's so abundant.
That's so funny.
Yep. I think he said something like, "Oh, I would have killed for like a bologna sandwich or something like that."
Oh my God.
Donnie says Orlando also has McSpaghetti.
Ew. Okay. No. That's where I'm going to draw some lines.
Sounds like something they might also have in Italy or someplace like that, or some other country.
There's that one burger that they have in like the Netherlands where it's they have a giant mozzarella like stick on top of the burger, and it's what they use for the cheese, like the McCroquet or something like that.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. All right. Almost caught up with the other side.
Donnie says you're gonna draw lines with McSpaghetti noodles.
Well, you know, they're using like chopped up burger for the sauce or for the bolognese. No. Nah. I object. I refuse to be a merry man on that one. Right. There you go. Sweet. All right. So looks like we're about to put this into the model.
Okay, yeah, I can kind of see where that round part goes.
Okay, yep. So this is facing up. And this
He says
fits
it's still beef-ish.
beef-ish, right? Okay. Bring it a little bit closer.
Looking good. Looks a little crooked.
Yeah, it's
There you
not
go.
quite seated. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the well, let's move it up a little bit here. So kind of getting it into its spots sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge. Moving this thing around is not as easy as the Razor Crest was.
Howard says my buddy thinks Burger King is better than other burgers, but there's a place here that's been open like an old A&W where you order from the car and they bring it out to you called Chicken. Yeah, I miss those
cool.
old drive-ins like A&W used to have.
The engine, of course, decided to pop off like it always does.
Oh, again. The Android face.
Yeah, we're about to look at that here in a second because I can't lay this thing flat.
And Donnie's all happy and bragging to Don that he's number 2. I'm waiting for Don to say, well, you're acting like a number 2.
God, that's annoying.
Donnie says, pop, pop, and then Slave 1 explodes into a million pieces.
All right. Oh, my God.
And it's just, is it mostly the wires that are causing the problem?
No, it's kind of It's the, well, maybe a little bit. Oh God. Yeah, it's kind of the mods to. Oh my God, another piece is fell off. It's the mods that we have to make. Oh my God, this is frustrating.
Yeah, Donnie says, look, he ejected the warp core.
Yeah, seriously.
Again. It's like he ejects the warp core at the first sign of trouble. Just like Han Solo ejects his card with the first sign of Imperial boarding.
That's right. Come on now. Don't be
I'm
a
just looking
PIA.
where your eyebrow needs to go on that. To see how it lines up. Oh, it needs to go in more, doesn't it? That eyebrow part at the top.
Yeah, it does.
All right, thanks for joining us for another Dockyards.
Right? Right? Listen to Jordan get frustrated. There we go. No. Dude.
Howard's talking about that drive-in restaurant. He said they sell a Paul Bunyan burger for $5.95. That's a pound of beef, onion, lettuce, cheese, and a Thousand Island. All real, cooked on a grill, and been open since 1959.
Nice.
They use roller skates to bring it out.
Very cool. We kind of have a place. Oh my God. Seriously, now you're coming off too. All right. There's kind of like a place like that around here. It's not a drive-in though, it's just a walk-up. It's Dick's. Dick's Burgers. And
that's where the meat comes from.
That's right. They're very old school and very, very good. Like you can't modify anything on the menu. It just comes as it is. Like,
well, that is the best for speed.
Yep. And quality.
Yep.
Okay,
Donnie says, thanks, Howard. Now I'm hungry.
Right.
And Buck's asking how the hell Donnie got into second.
Where? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my.
How?
Oh my.
Right. So. Oh, this sits over the top.
I guess that's the good side when things are mirrored.
Yeah. Problem is like this little assembly popped off. There it is. There it is. All right.
Sorry, I was just reading Buck's comment here. He said the best restaurant name ever is halfway between Fairbanks and Anchorage, Alaska. Skinny Dick's Halfway Inn.
Why are you having such a problem? Attached right here. Okay, it's connected on the other side, but for whatever reason, not over here.
And
Or is it?
Buck says he has a patch from that place.
Okay, no, we're good.
All good?
Would you believe what fell out again?
Yeah, I would.
This thing is infuriating.
You need the sad trombone sound effect.
Yeah, part of me, I don't want to glue it, but part of me wants to glue it. So, what am I going to do?
Yeah. That's one of those things, right? Are you keeping the boxes and with the thought of one day maybe selling it?
Well, no, but they hold their value if you keep the box, and I do want to keep the value of them, I guess. Yeah. It doesn't like so. So what I'm going to do in the short term, tape.
There you go. So if they do
Force
pop
them
off, you should be able to just push them right back into place because they'll.
That's right. At least through the build, and then after the build is done, I can take it off.
Well, I sure hope so.
Yeah, seriously.
Just playing with tape all over it.
We're using Scotch tape tonight. Okay. All right.
And again, now they're arguing about who's in first, who's in second, or more so, who's in second. I think Howard's got first wrapped up tight.
So this came off, and I don't know where from.
Was that the one of those front corner ones?
No.
Howard says some Lego sets can be a little fickle and fall apart if you touch them. Donnie laughingly says, "Super glue would hold those engines in, Jordan."
Oh yeah, that's for damn sure. Dude, where did this? Like seriously? All right, well, I'm just going to set that up there. All right.
So it for sure came from the bottom, did it?
Yeah, it came from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. It's all good. We'll find out if it's all good. Okay. You want me to turn the model, huh? Oh, yeah? How nice. Like, I have this, like, subconscious fear of, like, oh, my God. Actually dropping the stupid thing. You know?
Yes. No, I completely understand.
Okay. Just like that.
Donnie says, "You did what from your bottom?" Sounds like a personal problem, Jordan.
It's not a personal problem. It's a personal problem for you for hearing it. It's only weird for those that don't get to experience it with me.
And still lots of banter about their positions in the chat.
Yes.
Donnie's saying, "No, you're just a numberless face, Buck." Howard saying, "You have blue mane. Hush, you old coot. No one else does."
Didn't want to turn this whole thing completely back and forth. Well, let's just move this thing back and forth. You'll like it. No big deal.
Did your spray booth come with one of those turntables?
It did actually, and it's sitting right there. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
But remember, I don't build Lego, so that might not end up working out for you well.
Oh my god, I taped the engine in place and it still comes out.
Oh,
dude.
Longer strips of tape.
Yep,
Jeez.
longer strips of tape. This is frustrating as hell.
Jody says, I'm back and ready to take the number one spot. Hello, Ken. Well, hello, Jody.
Welcome back, Jody. Glad you got home safely. Oh my god. Spent more time messing with these parts than I have actually building the rest. And again, you try my patience.
And Alec is saying hello as he hops on during his break.
Hey, Alec. Welcome, welcome.
Donnie says, you seem to be seems to be fitting a little loose, Jordan. Do you have that problem a lot?
You know, no. This thing, oh. I know where those go. Right there. Found the spot where that goes.
Or it does now.
And where it does now, exactly.
Yeah,
longer piece of tape.
Yeah, Howard says it's partly the light bricks that can cause the issue.
Okay. And here's the turntable. Can I turn it? A little bit easier and better, yes. Okay. There we go. Nice. Good idea, Ken.
All right. Well, I hope it works well.
All right. I'm starting to get all sweaty from the frustration.
Well, because of that frustration, that turntable might go flying across the room here shortly. Don says, what, did your ship have cataracts?
You're not wrong. Cataracts. Right. Two of those. Back to actually building versus trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with the thing.
Alex says he's thinking of building some Lego. He talks a little bit more in length about it, but yeah.
Lego is a lot of fun.
Oh, boo, Howard. Howard says, they opened a new sushi restaurant for lawyers. It's called Sosumi.
Nice. That's a weird looking piece.
It's like an elongated home plate.
Yeah, exactly. Flip over one of the brown pieces. No.
I poop from there.
I get it. Oh, how interesting. What is this? All right, so we're going to grab... let's see. Two of those. The clear one. Okay.
Alec is saying the Lego Big Boy locomotive is a good idea for Santa Ken gift for Todd.
Little clear piece down here on the bottom. It's interesting.
Wonder what that's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Same.
It looks like it's got little hands or something around it.
Mm-hmm. Or little grips.
Yep.
I think these grab onto the Technic pieces. Or something like that. Oh. All right. So we're getting
And then
into
another
some
light.
of the Lightmer. Yeah, we're getting into the Lightmer brick stuff here. And you can tell that from the fact that it's circled in the purple. So get our Lightmer brick stuff. Grab this part, and then ARCW30, one of these. That. And we need to get a clear top, and it's not in here, right? Yep, nope. So I'll grab a clear top. Nope, not that clear top. How about this side boob?
That's my side boob.
You're not supposed to like this side boob. There it is. I lose it and find it. All right. Yeah, see? What we're going to do.
Dawn says Todd Barbary already has one.
Probably. We're going to set this on top. Just like that. And then put the clear part over the top of it. Nope.
Buck says, wait, you guys are getting side boob?
Right. No, there's a little slot built in for it too. What?
A little what?
You heard me. So on the side of the custom brick piece, there's a little slot for the LED to slot through. That's really clever. Did I notice that the first time? No.
Is that why the other Lego pieces are popping out?
No, it's because
Okay.
they suck.
Buck says side boob and a little slot.
That's correct. It's
He
not
says,
little.
now I'm really jealous.
J-Loss, yes. I understand. And we're going to this. Okay. Then grab this part. Nope. Needs to come out from underneath. Now, one of the things that I would say for Light My Bricks is they should be a pretty good resource for model lighting stuff. Like with their, like you can buy a bunch of this wire from them in like little sections and all the blocks and everything like that. And this stuff would fit. Like I think of the pylons for the Reliant for this. Like these just sit perfectly flat. So I really think like I kind of want to incorporate more of this Light My Brick stuff in the builds.
Cool.
And when I do the when I do Voyager, I think Voyager is going to be done with the inner light setup. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I see. Just like that. I see. That sits on top just like that. Focus on. There we go.
There we go. A little light.
And then grab this part. Fit it over the top. Just like that. Then these fit with this facing down. Where's this going? Okay.
Alex also excited about the new Jeep and Explorer from Agora. I think that's the Jurassic Park stuff.
So am I. I really want to do the Explorer. There we go. Very cool. I think this is a red LED that sits back behind Django and Boba. Wait, so you want me to loop it down through and then find it and bring it back up? Are you kidding?
Okay, we're taking
Wow.
bets. Are the eyes going to pop off? Are the eyes going to pop off?
Seriously, dude. They haven't popped off yet. Where is... I can't see the new wire.
Stay on target.
It just literally fell right out. It just prolapsed itself.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not really held in place by anything. It's kind of set in there. Okay. Sorry, just feeding some wire right now. It's not a euphemism, I promise.
Alex asking if you've seen the new Strange New Worlds yet.
I have not. Need to watch it tonight, I hope. Gotta do some editing tonight, though. For tomorrow's video.
Yeah, I need to catch up on my Strange New World watching.
The last couple episodes have been fantastic.
Have they?
Really, really, really good, yeah.
What
The season's been a little
What season
bit...
are they in?
3.
I'm still in season 1.
Oh, my. Where'd it go?
Howard says, get your chubby fingers in there and grab it.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Then they want us to feed the wires back up and through them all.
Yes, some of us have hands that were not designed to be surgeons.
That is definitely me.
And certainly not proctologists.
Okay.
Howard says, Alien Earth is interesting. I agree. I just watched episode 3 this morning.
Oh, I see.
Seems like it's more based around the Aliens timeline or, scale of what's going on.
Yeah, I heard
Even
that
though,
new one kind of changes. The new one kind of follows a different story than the Ridley Scott stuff. or something like that.
No, I think it's good. I think technically the timeline is right around or just before Alien. But you see
Okay.
the technology because it's it is making these new shows based off of old IPs, but they're keeping the technology level like it's from Aliens with the computer technology, stuff like that.
Oh my God! Wants me to flip it over again.
Oh, and Dawn says Peacemaker season 2 is supposed to drop tonight.
Oh, nice.
Well, I know what I'll be watching then.
You're not going to replay the stream?
Well, after I replay the stream 3 times.
Right.
Replay the stream, man. I lived it.
I was here. Oh my God.
Yeah, usually when I watch your video, I usually skip through the part of you and I.
Oh yeah, same.
It's like, yeah, I lived it.
I lived it. I was there. Yep. All right. This is maybe just a little bit frustrating, you guys.
Oh, also, I did hear back from Gary. He's going to send me
Nice.
their tomorrow morning. He'll send me an email with their recipe for their thinner that they use.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he just mixes it 50-50.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, you really got to thin that stuff down, though.
Yeah. Well, that acrylic paint is pretty thick.
Yeah. Oh. Where'd it go? There it is.
Dawn says at least the first episode. Well, I guess that's for Peacemaker. I like it when they do the first 2 episodes. That's what they did for Alien, Earth, and I know a few other shows have done that. Another one I've been watching recently is the Institute, based off of Stephen King, and it's kind of the same people who did From.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Did you ever watch From? I know Donnie likes watching From.
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like I haven't read any of the books about the Institute or anything, but it's interesting, that's for sure.
Oh my God. No way.
Yeah, Donnie says From is awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new season. I think in November, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look again. Or is that something else I'm thinking of that comes out in November? I've been watching so many trailers for stuff coming out this year. And we're actually getting, like, we're well past halfway through the year. Yeah, Dawn says, just check. They dropped only the first episode. Well, still worth the watch.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw the new Superman movie.
Nope. Not yet.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It's really comic book centric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, those who had the bet on the engines popping out. I'm not getting frustrated. I'm not getting frustrated. I'm not getting frustrated. I'm not getting frustrated.
And Howard says he's been watching Foundation season 3.
Nice.
think I saw a preview for season 3 of Foundation. I thought, yeah, I should watch that. And then I started watching the first episode of Foundation season 1. I'm like, I've seen this before.
God, come on. Don't pull out every other wire except the one you're trying to grab, dude. Oh, I'm getting frustrated. Grab it with your hand. Don't. Grab it. Grab it. Oh my God.
It's reminding me of that scene from Black Hawk Down.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you know what the scene I'm talking about.
I do. There we go. Jesus. That was frustrating. And did it just unplug? No.
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 Well, Howard said this week's Strange New World felt so Law and Order.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like kind of done as a documentary style.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's plugged in. Let me hide the rest of these wires. You know what? Don't worry about that. You're just going to get frustrated. Turn that back over. Oh, those engines are going to make me angry. All right. And what took about, I swear to God, a half hour to route some wires. It's all plugged in. Okay. Yeah, we're good? You want me to turn it around and upside down? I don't think so. What are we doing?
Don says, so how long does the bandage have to stay on before the cataracts heal?
Right? God, I'm all sweaty. I'm sweaty.
Oh, also, they just released the new trailer for season 2 of Fallout.
Yep, they did.
That looks
really
really good. Yeah.
I'm really glad that they're going to New Vegas.
Yes.
My favorite game in the Fallout franchise.
Yes.
When
you play as a courier.
Right? That'd be amazing. Like we could actually I hope they give us like little tidbits. I'm curious though how much they're planning on retconning.
Well, I did see one of the little bits, one of the Securitrons that you see actually has that cowboy figure in it on the screen.
Right. Yeah, the Vic.
Yes.
Yep.
Howdy, partner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think the canonical ending of Fallout New Vegas is the house ending, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay, I actually have this going in the right direction. Thank goodness. How does this go in? I see. Sorry, you guys couldn't see what I'm doing, but it's up over in this general direction. Do that again. They also today just announced a new Star Trek video game.
Oh,
they don't do a whole lot of those, and so I'm pretty excited about it. It's a Voyager game, and it's kind of very XCOM-ish in the sense that like you can see the side of the ship and you can like look into the individual rooms of the ship, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And then basically, I think it's you go on the journey with from the Delta Quadrant to the Alpha Quadrant. So super fascinated about that one. It's supposed to come out, I think, late this year. They don't do too many Star Trek games.
Sorry, Donnie, to get your hopes up, but it looks like 2026 is when the new episodes of From come out. I'm hoping it's early 2026 then.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and pop the instructions off real fast so you guys can see where this is going. So this is going to go right here. And secures this kind of whole assembly in place up here up front. All right. Now, kind of move this over into position here so you guys can see. You're going to say?
So you can see Howard says, quick, Don, get some points. Donnie's fixing. And Don says, YouTube still hates me.
And this thing right up over the top. Okay. Very cool. So we're about to build something similar again. No, don't do that. God, Jordan. Engines have got me super nervous.
Well, yeah, they keep popping off, and it's just so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
They're becoming your side view mirrors.
Yeah, so true. So true.
Don says, where's everyone else in chat? Jump in. They're just waiting because the longer you wait and then you chat, you get a boost of points, it seems.
Really?
Yeah.
So
it was weird. The other night I came in like an hour late to Dawn's to Keith's stream. I was like an hour late, and I said three things. I said like, "Hey everyone, good evening," and then I said hi to someone else, and then the third thing I said put me in first place.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it was. And all I can think is I've only been here for a couple minutes, out of an hour, and said three things. Why am I in first?
Oh. Okay. Grab that.
Alec must be having a long break. He gets long breaks at work.
Is he still chatting?
Yeah, he's still chatting.
Something tells me that he is watching and not working.
Ooh, not good. Oh, there we go. There's Donnie. Donnie says, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Great stream, Jordan.
Thanks, brother. Have a great night, my friend."
And Jody says it goes by the quality of your comments.
The quality of the comments, really?
Don says, night, other Don. Donnie says, later, everyone. Howard said, "See, I told you that before he said it." Don said, "Oh, I'm screwed." Why, Don? Because your comments aren't very quality.
Quality?
Alex says he's listening while I work and chatting in between customers. Buck said, "See ya, Donnie. Like the subscribe button."
Yes. Well, I agree with that comment. Like the subscribe button.
Howard said, "Can read my Jordan comment. You skipped it." Okay, let's see. The I'll just Warbucks again. That one. Then stop responding with "I'm not an alien." That was Alec. Depends on how long he fights with just them instead of building more things.
My spatial reasoning sucks. There we go.
Don says, "I guess I lack the quality department." Buck says, "So you're listening while you work, which means you're ignoring the customers. I hate cashiers like that."
Mm-hmm.
Howard says, "Warm white. Is that quality?"
Oh, don't. Ew. Did you? Ew. Ew.
I just read it the way he had it.
Well, Howard shouldn't say those things.
Jody says, "I don't see number one. Who's on first?"
What's on second?
Yep. Howard said, "No, higher." Okay, I'll look up higher. Give me a moment. Don says, "Howard, of course." Wade Jordan has special reasons, and they suck. It's like a cross between raisins and reasons, but okay.
Mm-hmm. I have different reasons. That's right.
Howard says, "I was asking Jordan about Harry Kim. Why don't you ask again? Then I don't have to go scrolling around looking for it." Just thought. Alex says, "No, Buck, I am still engaged with the customers." Don says, "I don't know. Third base."
I don't get it.
Who's on first?
No, I know.
What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
That's right. I don't give a damn's in center. There it is. I was like, there's no way I'm missing a part. Like this. This is kind of cool. You put them together and it covers up those pieces and creates this little
Nice.
little ridge thingy there.
Howard said, "Donnie left and Jody took over."
Jody's back. Oh, Jody's been back. I don't know what I'm talking about.
And he's the one who said you need quality.
Quality.
Buck says, "Not very well. I used to punch a cash register for a living."
Shouldn't punch a cash register.
Howard says, "But then if I ask again, I'll feel like Alec." Well, please ask again.
Please.
Jody says, "Raisins do suck. They're spoiled fruits." I'm watching for the comment there, Howard. Maybe it didn't come through. Maybe it was one of those ones that didn't come through. Don says, I see. I guess it proves my point.
There we go. Cool.
Stephen Haynes is taking off. He says, night, everyone. Stay safe.
Hey, Stephen.
Buck says, we don't want to hear about your little red thingy, Jordan. This is not a family show after all.
It isn't. I know. It's fine, though. It's fine.
Howard, it's fine. Howard said, I could super chat it and then cause others to be upset that I'm cheating.
Yes, sure. No problem.
Jody's still going on about raisins, saying, why would I want to eat a food that has rotted?
It's been dried. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a sticker on. I remember
they age beef, which is basically leaving it to hang and rot.
Where did I put the stickers?
Don says, cheat, Howard. If I can't be first, no one else can.
Where did I put the stickers? Oh.
Okay, Howard said, so did you see the YouTube short about Harry Kim getting like 100 pips from people at a Comic-Con event?
I did, yeah, that was great. That was fantastic. What did I do with the stickers? That's not good. What did I do with the stickers?
And then Howard said, okay, I posted it. Maybe YouTube flagged it. Who knows?
What happened to the stickers? That's odd. You'd think they'd be with all the other stuff, but they're not.
And Buck says, and there's the comment I knew would come eventually. Alec has 3 hours left at work. Yes, sorry, I didn't read that.
All right, well, we'll just have to remember that part. I have no idea where I put my stickers. That's not good.
In the box?
No, I checked the box and I checked the other place where I put my other Lego stickers, and the other Lego stickers are still there, but not the new ones.
It's not under the keyboard?
No.
Oh, okay. I think that's Buck's place.
Yeah. Yeah, my keyboard's actually underneath my desk. What did I do with them? Oh, that's embarrassing.
Buck says, did you pull an Ian and leave the stickers in your underwear?
Well, maybe.
And that's going to cause issues when you go pee.
Well, maybe. What the hell? All right, whatever. I'm not going to stress about it. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll be able to fix it anyway. So
Howard says it's in the instruction book.
I thought that's where I slipped them in last week, but I guess I didn't. Seriously, no. I'm surprised. Only I'm less organized than that.
Jody says under the pad.
Nope, didn't bring them out. Like they weren't part of the. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna stress out about too much. Whatever. Okay. Around that. Across.
Howard wants to see you check your underwear. Apparently,
I'm not going to show that on screen.
well, he just said
That's
check
from.
your underwear, but I just assume he
Oh,
wants to see you do it.
oh, that's for my other streams.
The one on OnlyFans.
Only man's, yes.
Yes. Don says you'll find them when you're not looking for them.
That's right. Always.
To which, oh no, I guess what Buck said. Howard said, "Damn it, Buck, stop stealing my thoughts."
All right.
Buck says, "But we're stressed out about them. None of us will be able to sleep if you don't find the stickers."
Right. Oh, damn it.
Oh yeah, Howard's right. We didn't try over there.
It's true. Hold on. What did I do wrong?
Thanks, Jody. Jody just wanted to let you know that he checked his underwear; they weren't there.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jody.
That guy's so thoughtful.
He is. He knows I like to squirrel things away there, though. So,
Like you're nuts.
oh, dude, I'm not at all like irritated, but I'm kind of irritated. All right. What are we doing for number 15? How many? We're at 7. I'm getting hungry. Let me take a look through steps number 15 and we'll see what's up. See if this is a super complicated build.
Jody says, "I checked again, still nothing." Okay, now you're just playing.
So looking at it more than once is playing with it. Okay.
And now he's not going to be watching your streams. He's going to be going off to, like, I don't know, grannies with trannies or something.
Oh. Go to that site too? Wow. Okay. This is quite a bit. Wow. Oh my God. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is quite a bit.
So I think we'll call it a part there. I'm going to get the rear end fixed and then we'll kind of review what I gotten done. God. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of Legos in there, and I don't feel like it.
Howard says, "Check mine, but I'm not wearing underwear." And then he says, free balling.
Yep, exactly.
To which Don says, "TMI, Howard."
All right, so this piece likes to fall out, so I'm going to take a piece of tape and cover that up real fast. Keep that in place.
Don says, Jordan is hangry.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. When I was starting to get frustrated there, like I felt the hunger pains, and I'm like,
well, you certainly weren't turning into Betty White.
No, it's true. But dude, this entire
you got
thing,
a lot accomplished. And you did pop those eyes out a lot.
Yeah, and the entire center strip thing kind of. All right, we're not quite done yet. I'm going to fix this before we go. This engine setup is also janktastic. Like, I like how they do this, and it looks really good, but they're definitely taking like liberties with like the stability of the build.
Yeah, Buck says, "No, don't leave right after Howard starts singing Free Ballin'. It's worse than not knowing where the stickers are."
Right? God.
And then he also says, "I might be naked."
Well, you're Buck. So, oh my God.
Yeah, Don says, lose the stickers, hangry, time to call it.
Yep, and that's the thing. Like I've also learned now a little bit over time. Like, don't if you're not feeling it, don't do it. So,
Howard, to answer your question, no, I never did. He said, by the way, Ken, had you ever pulled anyone over that was driving naked or partly naked? No, I mean, the closest was like, people coming from the beach, like a male or something. They're just wearing like the swim trunks and like sandals or whatever. So, nope, nothing like that. Now, that doesn't mean people weren't driving past me who weren't naked.
right.
Where, especially if it was a man, I mean, just a guy without a shirt on, he's not speeding or drawing my attention any other way. So,
Okay. One last time, putting stupid things in place. One last time.
Howard says, quick, everyone go climb on Buck's roof and pretend we're pigeons.
Right. All right. This janktastic little build back here is all no, almost all fixed. I have a feeling that there is going to be some glue used in this build in the future, and that future may be after the stream, after I eat. Yeah,
Not necessarily a lot of glue, but
no, but just
strategic
enough.
application.
Yeah, just in a couple of spots, because like this, when I put it in, was super fragile, and like if I have to build it sitting on its back, like I need to be able to not break this every single time I touch it. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna glue it. Howard or Buck, what glue would you recommend for this?
Craggle.
Craggle?
I don't know. That's crazy glue.
Oh
That's
my
from the
God.
Lego movie. Howard's asking me also. Howard says, did a girl try doing the boobies trick to get out of a ticket? No, I've had a couple times where girls were trying to start acting all like they're interested in you or something, but you can, just by the tone of your voice, you can express the fact that that's going nowhere. Buck says, gluing Legos, blasphemer.
Dude, this thing is like literally falling apart, and I'm going.
Don says, how about white glue?
White glue? Yeah.
Howard's no. Don says, blue tack?
Dude. All right. All right. I can't. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm starting to get really frustrated. Getting all sweaty, frustrated. It's time to call it. I'll get that fixed. White glue might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Blue tack might not be a bad idea. Yeah, Buck's saying white glue. Okay. Yeah, I'll use some white glue. I'm going to go through and get all this fixed. I need to look at the instructions to see how this was all put together. Buck, I see that. Buck says he's sweaty too. All right. Well, that's enough for me. We got a couple more packs of the Lego built. A lot of frustrating parts kind of interwoven here at the very end. But overall, pretty pleased with how all this turned out. There was like 26, 27 people watching at one point, which is really, really cool. I like the idea. What about the B2200 or whatever that stuff is? That rubber cement stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greta Stream, she is your friend. Elmer School Glue. Anything but lazy glue. Yep.
Glue stick.
Glue stick. Right. I did drop a part 2, so that's part of the issue here. So I'm kind of like, I'm just like, I don't want to. There it is. I'm going to go grab it, and I don't want to deal with it. So anyway, as for me, there will be an episode tomorrow. The newest ship in the Starships collection has arrived. So the USS Dauntless from Star Trek Prodigy is coming out tomorrow. And then after that, kind of going through a rotation of all the builds. After that, it should be the Enterprise D at some point, with the Reliant following up. So, Ricardo, thank you so much for stopping by. It's a very fun stream. Thank you so much. Chase says later, guys. Thank you. Ken, thank you so much for producing tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Last kind of moment. Don says the thing is I'm gonna go watch Peacemaker. Yeah, for me it's gonna be food and then some Strange New Worlds. I'm really excited for tonight's episode. Otherwise, thank you so much for stopping by. Howard, thank you for the super chat. Amazing as always, my friend. I really appreciate you. And for all you guys in chat, thank you so much for hanging out for over 2 hours and watching me build some Lego. It still amazes me that you guys all want to hang out with me while I do this, and so it's pretty freaking awesome. So let me go ahead and pull this off of the front there. And for a little bit of housekeeping, do you want me to hit the buttons, Ken?
Sure.
All right, I can do that. All right, but there it is. I will be back next week for another Dockyards. And it'll be a very special Dockyards, as I'm going to be going through and putting all the Greeblies on for the D'Agostini 143rd scale Millennium Falcon. Lots, yeah. We cheer now. You think I'm sweaty and frustrated right now? Just wait until next week. It's going to be a lot of cutting, a lot of sanding, and I'm probably going to do a lot of work beforehand so that we can just do a bunch of gluing, because I think we have almost 200 or 300 Greeblies that we need to put on. So it's pretty insane how many we need to do. But otherwise, there it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that there was a million things y'all could have done tonight. Instead, you spent 2 hours and 13 minutes watching me build a Lego, and I think that's pretty damn cool. You guys have any questions or comments, tips, tricks, please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And my friends, until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful day in this beautiful world where we happen to be. And just remember that this is the way. Good night, everybody. Let's see if I can do this right.